Extras, gather around before I'm forced to use my patience, which, by the way, expired ages ago. Today I brought a list so insane that even you, the one who's always saying I'll watch it later, will drop everything and pay attention, or at least pretend, like those protagonists who act like nobodies while hiding enough power to erase half a galaxy with a sneeze. Fix that crooked posture and focus, because the king of this court, me obviously, crafted a selection so refined that even OP protagonists would be jealous of my talent. Now silence, extras. Let the show begin, because I am King Animes. Iceblade Sorcerer shall rule the world. Ray White walks into Arnold Academy with that "I woke up late and just want to go unnoticed" vibe. He looks weak, broke, confused, and slightly hungry. The perfect target for all the stuck-up nobles who think magic is hereditary. The detail nobody knows? This shy freshman is actually the Iceblade Sorcerer, one of the 7 most powerful mages in the world, responsible for feats the other students only know from legends and nightmares. The academy itself is a circus of flashy aristocrats, pointless competitions, and people who think training magic twice a week is hard work. He controls one of the most feared powers on the continent, and used to lead military operations capable of flipping the outcome of wars. But deep down he just wants to live like a normal person. The man literally swapped battlefields for multiple choice exams. His routine at Arnold Academy is simple. Ray tries to be normal, someone bullies him thinking he's weak. Ray sighs, someone becomes an ice sculpture. And the craziest part, he never acts out of ego. He only fights for real when his friends are threatened, especially because he still carries the trauma of being the living weapon the army forged. The anime throws in grotesque war flashbacks, deaths, secret ops, and the absurd weight he's carried since childhood. Plus, the plot includes corruption among nobles using students like chess pieces, military experiments trying to recreate the Iceblade's power, conspiracies inside the school involving teachers, infiltrated agents, and groups that know who Ray really is, and of course, his growing bond with the trio of girls who act as a bit of light in the chaos inside his head. Ray is always torn between wanting peace and being forced to fight, and when he does fight, my friend, he freezes everything, even the writer's motivation. This man is so cold that if you put him next to Todoroki, Todoroki turns into a popsicle. Mashal, Magic and Muscles. Mash Burndead is basically a system glitch. In a world where everything depends on magic, opening doors, cooking, fighting, existing, he was born with nothing. Zero, not a drop of mana. But don't worry, the universe compensated by giving him physical strength, so absurd it feels like God accidentally turned on debug mode. While everyone at Easton Magic Academy casts flashy spells with rainbow sparkles, Mash shows up doing the impossible, fighting magic with raw muscle. Indestructible barrier? He opens it like a pack of cookies. Reality-bending supreme spell? He grabs it, spins it, and throws it back with a "here you go, bro." Magical flight? He jumps so high it looks like he's violating physics out of spite. The story follows him trying to survive in this unfair world while hiding the fact he has no magic. Because being magicless, there is practically a war crime. And here comes the fun part. Mash tries to stay low profile, just wanting to eat his cream puffs in peace, but ends up dealing with absurd exams he solves through brute force, arrogant mages who quickly learn to respect the bench press, villains with divine bloodlines traumatized when they discover Raw Muscle Beats' family tree, school conspiracies involving directors, divine visionaries, and a bunch of extras who think they're geniuses. The anime blends comedy and action so stupidly well that it becomes genius. Every fight starts serious with magical explanations, and ends with Mash lifting a whole tower, slapping spells out of existence, or using his version of magic, also known as lifting something heavy until the problem disappears. And the best part, he keeps that "I just want dessert" face even after beating enemies considered literal natural disasters. The extras around him collapse emotionally trying to understand how someone can be so strong and so intentionally dumb at the same time. And I, King, simply watch and applaud. The Eminence in Shadow. Sid Kajanu doesn't want to be a hero, a villain, or a protagonist. He wants to be the mysterious guy operating from the shadows like he was born to be a meme. The man built an entire organization just because he thought it looked cool. The twist? All the ridiculous conspiracies he made up about an evil cult are real. He's accidentally right about everything. While he pretends to be the most irrelevant student in history, behind the scenes he manipulates governments, destroys demonic cults, and drops dramatic lines just to improve the pose. No other protagonist takes the background character role so seriously while casually humiliating gods, empires, and enemies who don't even have time to beg for mercy. If there's a king of theatrics, I'm sorry to say it, extras, Sid is still above you, and obviously far below me. Extras, since you love pretending you participate, let's see if you can handle a simple task without tripping over your own insignificance. If you actually paid attention to Sid, the supreme master of theatrics, comment the word shadow. Let's see who understands the art of operating behind the scenes, and who's just an extra. A returner's magic should be special. Desser Armin lived through the end of the world, died with the last scraps of humanity, and came back in time fueled by rage and way too much knowledge. Now he returns to the academy as a normal student, but actually knows everything that will happen for years, walking, talking spoilers. He's not only powerful, he's 15 steps ahead of any opponent. While the students learn basic magic, Desser is calculating wars, analyzing future crises, and sabotaging tragedies before they happen. When someone underestimates him, it's beautiful. He dismantles enemies like a teacher grading a terrible exam. And even while holding back, his vibe is always, relax, extra. I've seen the future. You're still irrelevant. Show your loyalty to the king. Subscribe or be doomed to remain a background character forever. Kneel before king. Be a regular at Magic High School. Tatsuya Shiba is the student everyone underestimates because they think he's bad at magic. The issue? He's basically a walking WMD. While the school measures his magic with kitty tests, he's calculating trajectories, analyzing particles, and rewriting physics with the face of someone doing multiplication homework. He doesn't raise his voice, doesn't pose, doesn't act cool. He just exists. Tatsuya is so technical, so precise, and so coldly powerful that even other OP protagonists would look at him and say, "Alright man, calm down." And when he drops those combat analyses that make enemies look like insects, King approves. A man who humiliates using math deserves respect. The daily life of the immortal king. Wang Ling is the classic. He just wanted peace. Wanted to eat instant noodles quietly. Wanted to mind his own business. But the universe is so extra that it insists on turning him into the main attraction. The kid goes to a normal school, but when you're a semi-god capable of erasing existence with a thought, staying normal becomes impossible. Every time he tries to be discreet, something goes wrong. Wrong at the oops, I accidentally broke cosmic law level. Enemies show up with speeches, power-ups, poses, and Wang Ling defeats them all with the same expression of someone who just remembered they forgot their bus card. He's so OP he generates automatic comedy. It's like watching Goku take a standardized test using 1% of his power. Classroom of the elite. Ayano Koji is the most terrifying protagonist out there, and he still looks like the guy who's 5 minutes late because he overslept. He's the only OMC who doesn't need magic, explosions, or flashy moves. He wins with his mind. A mind so cold, calculated, and dangerous that even government schemes would feel like child's play to him. In a school where anything goes, manipulation, deceit, sabotage, psychological warfare, Ayano Koji walks around like he's solving a puzzle. He predicts moves, forces mistakes, destroys reputations, and controls entire situations without anyone noticing. Nobody understands how he does it, and that's exactly why it works. While the extras think they're smart, he redefines the concept of, I let you think you had a chance.